You know, when you talk about STEM, it has to start from your interest in science subjects from secondary school.
Yes, ma'am.
Physics, chemistry, mathematics.
Yes, please.
All the science courses then. You go into engineering, as into study engineering in the university. Then when you're out there, you decide to practice. So that's, if you go to school to study engineering, you don't practice, you're not in STEM. Because STEM means you must continue to add value, to create impact, to make impact in the society. So if you go to school to practice, go to school to study and you don't practice, you are not in STEM.
Welcome to the Pioneer STEM Show, where we showcase women who, against all odds, have thrived in these STEM fields. From inspiring interviews to impactful stories, we highlight trailblazers who are making significant strides and encouraging others to do so. My name is Chioma Omolaye, and on today's show, we have a woman who is digging it. She is killing it in this STEM field. She is a woman in STEM engineering in particular, and also plays some political roles. We are so honored to have her with us. She is engineer Atinuke Owolabi. Thank you so much, ma, for coming.
Thank you very much, my darling.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's a great privilege to be here. And thanks for the honor.
Thank you, ma. So I went through your profile, which I will be, really not very soon. You are a role model. Thank you so much. And you get to meet her just as I read her profile. So sit pretty, ma. You have played your part in this, and you're still playing. So let me read out your profile. Engineer Owolabi Atinuke Owolabi Ni Agbaje is the Managing Director, CEO of Robicat International Limited, an indigenous company in engineering, procurement, and construction, also specializing in supplies of a wide range of electrical distribution materials, project management, and other related engineering services. The company has earned a reputation as an upwardly mobile professional organization within the engineering profession. Prior to setting up her organization, Engineer Atinuke Owolabi garnered work experience within and outside Nigeria. She worked with Shoreline Power, a subsidiary of ABB Electrical Systems, for about 2 years, and later joined Schneider Electric. She outstandingly contributed to the growth and profitability of the company. With her bold and passionate enthusiasm, she led the low and medium voltage portfolio of Schneider Electric, a high-ranking brand within the power sector. So she's obtained a B.Eng in electrical engineering from University of Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria, and a master's in engineering and management at Coventry University in the United Kingdom. Engineer Atinuke is a politician. She is the convener of Coalition of Professional Women in Politics, COPWIP, and the president of APC Professional Women Network. She is currently the chairman of Association of Professional Women Engineers in Nigeria, APWEN Lagos chapter. She was honored with the 2023 Woman of the Year Award from Ifako Ijaye Community, Lagos State, and Social Impact Award from Lagos State Community Youth Development Initiative. When we return, we will get up close and personal with Engineer Dr. Atinuke Owolabi. Stay with us and learn. Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and like we said, we have the chairman of APWEN, Engineer Atinuke Owolabi. Wow, thank you so much, ma, for coming.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chioma.
Woo. You are a remarkable woman, and thank you for honoring our invitation. Thank you for the humility. Will I say I'm starstruck? I mean, you saw it when you came, when I
I looked at the profile and I'm like, I love the role you even played in politics, and how you're also using politics to empower women, if I'm correct. Are you happy being a woman in STEM?
Oh, STEM is everything. STEM brings creativity, innovation, and problem solving. So everything you see around you,
Yes, ma'am.
is still centered around STEM. Being a woman,
Yeah.
being in STEM, even STEM itself. So we are all in STEM every day. So
That's
I love
right.
being in STEM. And it's always my passion to help humanity.
That's right.
So through that, through STEM, is problem solving. It makes you to be more creative,
Yes,
more resourceful, to be
innovative.
able to think more of
Yes.
what to do for your society.
That's right.
So going into STEM is really a way forward for humanity.
And I'm sure you're glad you did. And in
Yeah.
fact, there's no better time to practice STEM and be in STEM than now. All right. So how, ma'am, would you describe, or how did your educational qualification get you into this field?
When you talk about STEM, it has to start from your interest in science subjects
True
from
that.
secondary school.
Yes, ma'am.
Physics, chemistry, mathematics.
Yes, please.
All the science courses there. You go into engineering, as into study engineering in the university. Then when you're out there, you decide to practice. So that's, if you go to school to study engineering, you don't practice, you're not in STEM. Because STEM means you must continue to add value, to create impact, to make impact in the society. So if you go to school to practice, go to school to study, and you don't practice, you are not in STEM. You have to be
Like
more
that,
creative.
I like the
You have
fact
to be
that-
more creative. You have to to be
Yes.
thinking of how to solve societal problems. So it is through that that's really enabled me to know that, because naturally I love helping people. So now coming into STEM, you see different challenges that we have in our society. Is it our road? Is it our technology? How can we now use STEM to address all these challenges?
That's
so
right.
which is really helping us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Tell us about, I'm sure you've had a lot of proud moments, the projects you've done, especially in this field.
If I tell you that my proud moment is seeing our younger ones now taking up leadership roles.
Wow.
And we're able to empower them.
Wow.
I remember when we went to Lagos State University, they had a challenge about their power supply. And one thing with me is when I meet with you, I'm very curious to know more about you. So when I got in there, they were able to tell me, oh, hey girls, what's happening here in your school? They told me that they have challenge with their power supply. Because of that, we had to go in there to install solar for them. Because I looked at it that having a 500 level student, and they were not able to even power up their laptops. So how would they be able to do their research? So that's one of my greatest moments in life.
Yes.
And also, when I went to University of Lagos, and I looked at it that we always go out there to create awareness that engineering is a good career for girls. What about the girls that are already into engineering? What future are we building for them?
That's
So
right.
I had to go there to secure a place to set up innovation resource and technology hub for them. And, you'll be so happy maybe in the nearest future when you see these girls be able to know a lot of things in the area of innovation. It's not only the academics, you also need these skills.
That's
so
right.
in that innovation hub now, we have different equipment, 3D printer, laser cutting machines, CNC. So things that they don't even have in their campus, they don't even have at all in the laboratory. You get it there. So it's really a great joy for me that we are empowering, we are building future of engineering and future of STEM.
Yes.
Let me put it that way.
And I mean, with contributions from people like you, I'm sure in the near future, I think the gender gap is still about 28 to 30-something%. I'm sure, hopefully in the next 5 or 10 years, we should be talking about 50% increase of women in STEM.
Yeah, my goal is even to have more women, to have more ladies in engineering. Well, when you talk about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, we still have a lot of females in science.
Yes.
We have them in technology. We have them in mathematics. But they're very few in engineering. So that's the area that we're actually addressing, that we need more girls in engineering.
What do you think?
Talking about science, we have them in biochemists,
yes,
you have
medical
them in
doctors,
nurses.
yes,
But when you go to engineering profession, we have very few. And that's why we're building that up, that we need more girls in engineering. STEM, we have a lot of girls there, but in engineering, we're I think we're even less than 10%.
Whoa.
So we need to build that up. And how can we build that up?
Yes,
It's
I was
by
going to
empowering
ask
them.
you. Yeah.
By empowering them, by mentoring them, by giving them role models.
Yes.
By letting them know that, yes, they too can do it. By making sure that we're able to help them with their passion, what they love doing.
That's
And be
right.
able to bring the best out of them. You can't do that if they don't have practical skills.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
that's why we have set up that innovation hub that will make them to be more resourceful, to come up with ideas and concepts that could be turned to reality. Do you
That's
understand?
right. Yes,
to
ma'am.
projects that will help the country.
What has been, thank you so much, ma, what has been the barrier to entry? Why is there so much gap, especially in the engineering field? What's the barrier?
If I tell you that, I always tell people that the major barrier is it starts from school, primary school and secondary school. Some of our teachers are men. The chemistry teacher, Mr. Ojo. The physics teacher, Mr. Ajayi. So until we start having more women that are taking these science courses, that will enable our girls to develop interest in it. They see it as a male-dominated field. But when they see women doing it and are doing it well, they are passing it, you will see that a lot of girls will also want to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what we are doing now. We are creating that awareness right from primary school. We've introduced so many initiatives in the area of science competition to let them know.
I see it in the news. Go check her out, everyone.
We build capacity for our girls.
That's right.
And that's why you see that all our girls from different levels, from primary school, from secondary school, female engineering students, there is this what we call inclusive. We make them to be inclusive in what I do.
Wow.
And that's why you see me. Anything that I do, I assign roles for them. You take up this. I want
like
ask
an
you
internship.
To, yeah, I won't ask you to come to my program and be serving food. No, you have a role to play. So we assign tasks. For our young engineers now, the task we have given them is to drive SDG 6. And can I shock you? Can I say something?
Please do.
So SDG 6 is about water and sanitation. And we also assigned a coordinator for them. And guess what they did? I told them, what I want from you is clean up. And guess what? One day they just called me like, Ma, we went to Agege to see Baba Oja. So Baba Oja has already given us that shows they now take up that responsibility that they can do this. If you don't allow them to do things, they will not be able to do. And the future is going down. So we need to create a future that even if you are not there, you have people that can work. About a month ago, I went to Angola and we're meant to do International Day for Girl Child. Do you know what I did? I just called my colleagues because we have a chapter in Journey like that. I want you to take up this. And guess what? They did it excellently well. So I told them that now I'm fulfilled that even if I leave as a chairman, my girls can take up these roles. So it's not only these old people you start seeing, but you know, they need mentorship. You need to put them right. You need to guide them. Just give them that tip. And before you know it, they fly. They just need that guide. That's a small tip from you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Let me ask, because these things it goes without saying that there were some challenges you encountered, you know, while becoming an engineer, even right from school days. And for so many people, it's about colleagues around and the male counterpart. Is that your story too? Did you encounter
In fairness,
some gender?
I'll let you know that I didn't encounter any challenge because one thing with men is that you should be able to be a master of what you do.
That's right.
Develop skills. And always be at the forefront of things. And that's what I always tell our girls that when you are in the midst of men, prove yourself that you could do this. And how can you be able to do this? It's by having these right skills.
That's right.
It's by even go ahead of this men that, oh, you know how to do it. I can do it.
I can do it also.
So sometimes I will tell you the truth that even in the engineering field, you will see that when they are doing any formation, you see, no, they're already used to bringing their home men. But once they know me that once I get in there, oh no, this can't be possible. 10 men sitting on a table, sir, you know I won't take that. We have to get some men. It's not that maybe they are actually doing that to spite us, but it has been part of them. But it is we women that we are now meant to change it. That,
level up.
So please, this discipline belongs to or
Both.
but you need to prove yourself.
Yes.
You have to be competent. You have to acquire the right skills that will make them to also reckon with you that, yo, I think Madam Shoma can do it. If you call on her, she'll be able to deliver this project very well.
So you've never faced any form of intimidation?
I've never faced because my man said I love challenges. So I always like to challenge people. So
you look
if
the part.
if you can do it, that means I can as well do it.
That's
we
right.
went to school together.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And
Yes.
one thing people don't really understand is that girls naturally are brilliant.
Yes.
And when you now find yourself in science classes, they will know that you are very intelligent.
Yes.
When we get to higher institutions, to university, you see then that even guys, they are the ones even coming to us to dub our notes. But when we now get out of the school, you see them flying.
That's right.
Why do we have that? It's because we are very few. And that's why we need to really empower our girls and see ourselves as team.
That's right.
Because you hear that women are the haters, they hate their fellow women.
Yes.
Until we leave that and embrace your own fellow women that, oh, Chairman is my friend, I need to mentor her, I need to propose, I need to sponsor her, I need to be a voice for her whenever they are speaking it at the boardroom.
Right.
Yeah, but they can only do that when they have mentored you, when they have known what you can do.
That's
and
right.
that's when they could recommend you. So in this field, we need more women to come together as good role models to these younger ones. And when they see that you are doing well, they'll tend to also.
That's right. Thank you so much, Ma. I mean, we've given our viewers a lot to chew on and to ponder about. We'll be right back, and when we return, we will continue with our chit-chat session with Engineer Owolabi. Stay with us and learn. Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and if you're just joining us, this is the second part of our chit-chat session with Engineer Owolabi. She is the chairman of APWEN and so many, many more. Thank you so much, Ma, for all those insightful feedbacks.
It's a privilege.
Thank you, and thank you for giving back. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. I was going to ask you, the associations that you have kept, how have they been instrumental? I mean, growing up, I will see that you are made now. How have the associations that you have kept or you belong to helped your career development?
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Rightly said, I belong to Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, Nigeria Society of Engineers, Nigeria Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. When you join this association, you'll be able to network. It also helps in the area of professional development. You know, we organize different workshops, trainings. If you think that you know it all, until you join, you know that there's so many things that they'll teach you because, you know, they come up with different facilitators in the academics, in the industry, even in the tech world that will train you. So when you join this, you'll be able to learn more. And through this association, it has really helped me to attain these leadership roles.
Wow.
I know without this, I will not be able to do this. I started, I think I was a technical secretary. I've been a technical secretary. I've taken up different roles.
Before,
So before getting to that leadership, before becoming the chairman, and this has really helped me to know how to manage people, how to be able to talk, how to be able to relate, because while you are going through that, you'll be understanding so many things. So now that you're a leader, you've understood different roles that each one will play, and it has really made me to grow. And through this, so I always encourage our girls to join the association because you have a lot to get. Yeah, you have a lot to get in there. You meet role models. They will assign role models to you. We do mentorship. So this will make you to grow. If you think that you are just in your company, you don't have role models, you don't know where to go, come to the association.
You know, community.
It's a community on its own.
But how easy, Ma, is it to belong to these associations?
Yeah,
is it right from university you can belong or after school?
Okay, we have a student. I just told you that we have student chapter now.
Oh, yes.
Junior Large student chapter.
Yes,
so right from there, we've started mentoring them. We started giving them leadership roles. Do you understand?
Yes.
By the time they come out, they become young engineers. So they are not yet engineers, but they are young, they are graduate engineers. So we start mentoring them. Okay, after your academics, what next?
Yeah.
You are going to the business world, professional world. What are the things that you need?
Yep.
Through the association, you get them because they do a lot of mentorship.
Yes.
And through that, they'll be able to guide you, put you right. So all these associations, they're just like pathways
Yes.
for your
To-
development,
yes.
for your growth. So it will really help you and also shape you. And through that, they'll be able to tell you different certifications you can take. So
Okay,
through
thank
this
you.
association, it has really helped me.
Thank
It has
you.
really groomed me to be who I am today.
So thank you so much, Ma. That was very insightful. How do you think that the workplace culture in STEM can be improved for women?
When we continue to promote diversity and letting them know that, okay, we need more women in this role, even in the office place too, when we promote this diversity and inclusion, that women should also be assigned some roles.
Yes.
And mentorship.
That's right.
Even when you promote that and you don't know the right thing to do, they push you aside.
Yes.
But when we mentor them, when we are good role models to them and be able to show them the right path to
Yes.
go, this will really help them. And the company too will be able to reckon with them. Like we just finished, before we came to this place now, we just finished AutoCAD training for our young girls.
Wow.
And last week when I was with them, they were one of them was telling me that, my junior, I'm the only one that actually know this AutoCAD in my company. Everybody's now running to me.
know.
You see, that is what I love. That's my testimony.
Oh, my.
And now, you see now that they will respect her in her company.
Yes.
Whenever they want to do
Oh
anything
my
that has to do
God.
with
Mission
that, they will
accomplished.
reach out to her. Oh, Wisdom, I think it's you that could do this.
Yes.
That's why when we build capacity for them, that will make them to be relevant in their workplace.
Thank you so
and
much,
also, the environment should also, they should create a very friendly environment, especially for the nursing mothers and those that are just coming up. You know, these are you that just come. If the environment is not friendly, you see, then they will just tell you they're not coming. But when it's friendly, that you're able to get mentored, they're able to smile. When you get to a very hostile environment, tomorrow they are leaving. Unlike us that we want, we will try to, but these young girls, they're not ready to wait.
Not.
So that's part of what we do, that please, our guests are coming to the workforce. We want you to show them love so that we could keep them in the field. And so far, they are doing well now. But that's why we introduced graduate training program.
Ooh.
And a lot of companies they've partnered with us now. So they're already training our girls. So we need all this to help our girls to grow.
Thank you so much, man. That's a lot. So how do you balance it yourself? Work-life balance. How do you? You are a lot.
Yes. To the glory of God, I have 2 children.
Yes.
2 of them are studying engineering.
Whoa.
One just graduated with first class. Second one is in 500 level. Will also be graduating with first class. That tells you that I built good foundation for them.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma. I mean, viewers, I hope you've learned everything. I mean, she's been calling, and our viewers can belong. Please search and belong to. Please, what are those things?
Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, Appoint Lagos chapter.
Yeah.
We have AI Club for our girls in engineering. So, but once you just go online and click on Appoint, Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, Lagos chapter, you will see all the initiatives that we do for our girls, to empower our girls. And mind you, not only for girls, right now we have a program, reverse mentoring. We know that it's strange. Reverse mentoring for those that are already old and that we still want them to practice them. Our mamas that are 70s, that are 80s. Do you know what we do? We want to assign younger ones to them, to train them, to mentor them on these new trends, while they also get the experience of these old people. So the old people now are the mentees to our young engineers.
What?
You can see now that we are keeping all the levels in STEM. Now, maybe in another 2 weeks now, we have a training for these old people on how to use computer, on how to learn these little skills, tech skills. We still want to keep them in STEM.
Wow.
So we don't want to say that, once you are 50 or 60, you can't practice. Everybody can. You practice until you get to that graveyard.
Yeah,
so we have programs for every level.
I can imagine being a child in your family. I know what I will go through. Thank you so much, Ma, for coming. It's really been a pleasure. This is still the Pioneer STEM Show. We will return after this short break. Stay with us and learn. You're welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and if you're just joining us, well, you are late. This is a Women in STEM series on the Pioneer STEM Show, and we just finished having a chit-chat session with engineer Dr. Owolabi. And this is the part where we draw the cuttings. Remember that every story shared right here on the Pioneer STEM Show, Women in STEM series, contributes to all of our success stories. So let us continue to celebrate and encourage each other in this field as we pave way for the future generation. Until next time, bye for now.